Alright, just getting packed up. We're heading down to Swift Current Way again, and then we're heading back to our hometown of Pennant for the second annual Cruz tour. So this is where everybody brings out their motorbikes, their classic muscle cars, whatever they got. Little parade, helps to go support the local hospital, which is, you know, always a good thing. So should be meeting my brother there tonight, and we're gonna go do the cruise thing tomorrow. So just gotta get packed up and we're on our way. The little girl performed well for me so far. Hopefully she stays that way. This is Chestermere, which is a community just outside of Calgary, and as you can see they have this wonderful lake. There's lots of people out there with boats, sea-doos, and all kinds of fun stuff. Yes, believe it or not, Saskatchewan does have trees. Now you know the road's just a little bit boring when the only good scenery is another biker. Damn it! The North Koreans are still looking for me. Hopefully they didn't see me. The prairies tend to get hot and stay hot. You can see here I've got every vent open and my jacket unzipped, just trying to cool down a few degrees. It was cooking this day. Alright, hopefully you can hear me over the wind noise. I've been battling a crosswind for the last 2.5 hours, which really sucks. My brother decided to bring down his new Suzuki Anal Intruder 1500, but he said it worked well, so that's great. It's hot as hell here today and it's windy, so we're gonna go have some beers and some burgers. See you in the morning. I like this hotel. It comes with a free breakfast buffet. All the coffee you can drink, juice, and everything. It's awesome. After a balanced diet of very salty meat, fried potatoes, and eggs, with a whole bunch of coffee, it was time to head out to Pennant to see all the cars and trucks and motorcycles that were going to be coming out.
Looks like there's already a good turnout, and it's going to get even better as the day goes on.
Alright, we're out in Pennant at the Cruz Day. It's early. There's not a lot of cars here yet, but they're still rolling in, and there's some sweet machines here. A few I recognize from last year and a few new ones, so this is going to be good.
This is a 1967 Triumph. It's actually owned by a friend of my dad's. I believe it's all original, and according to the odometer it had 36.5 miles on it. Trip meter read the same thing. Now I don't know if those are broken or if those are original, because if it's original, that bike's worth a pile of money. But it looks like it's in pristine shape, so good to see.
So this is a new take on the Woody. This is now the laminate. I do believe that's probably vinyl plank, or supposed to look like vinyl plank. Cool.
This year the parade route was different, so we didn't get to cross over all the other cars driving. There was a few people out on the streets, but mainly we went by the senior center and they seemed to be happy to see us. Once we did that, there wasn't much left to do, so we headed back into Swift Current for some beer and burgers. This is the old pool elevator in Pennant, which is now privately owned. There used to be two other ones which were Pioneer. They've been torn down obviously, but I used to work in those many years ago.
Alright, so we just finished the cruise tour out there through Pennant, so we're just going to get settled in for the night, have some burgers and beers, and unfortunately we all got to head home tomorrow. But I guess fun can't last forever.
We saw this parked outside the bar at our hotel, and I couldn't quite figure out what was going on, but I guess this person only needs his little buggy after he's been drinking. Doesn't sound like such a terrible idea to me. Now that we'd been fed and watered and beered up, the bikes were all tucked in for the night, it was time for a nightcap.
Alright, just unfortunately getting packed up to go home, and as you can see, it's a little bit wet. However, I think it's going to be short-lived. I should ride out of it within about 30 miles, according to the radar, and then I'll be dodging thunderstorms the rest of the way home, so that'll be fun. Oh well, can't have a bike trip without rain.
It's just a little damp, but I think within about 20 miles I had ridden out of this and it was only overcast after that. Kind of makes you wonder what this guy did where the RCMP have to have backup sitting a few feet behind him. Seems like every time I considered taking off my rain gear, I'd hit a little shower to remind me that it was smarter to keep it on. Now who's that handsome devil? Looks like we finally have a little bit of sunshine. Might be time to take off that rain gear. Ah, hell. Might have taken off that rain gear too early.
Well, I'm home. The old girl worked pretty good. Exhaust is nice and hot, and boy did I ever time that right, because there's a storm a-coming and it's just starting to spit now. So I guess for once Murphy decided not to be a pain in my ass. I got home just in time. Great trip. Looking forward to another one with my brother.